Hello? Is everything working? Hi, everyone. I had so many problems. Yes, new hair. Check it out. And look, I can even switch it back to the old do. What do we think? Very cool, huh? Yes, I love it so much. I'm so excited. I super apologize. I'm like 12 minutes late. My Wi-Fi was bugging out on me, of course, right before a very important day. We love it. Kim, thank you for the headbats. I've got some cool new little gimmicks on this model too, other than just the hair. Hold on, let me get big for a second. Let me get super big. I still got my little shiny eyes. So cute, so cute. My little pouty. Wait, hold on. There's my Switch. Oh, also, I got a Switch too, guys. I literally got one yesterday. I'm super excited. I'm gonna play some Legends after little debut PowerPoint. It's gonna be great. I still got my pouty. I'm so upset. Finch, welcome in. Thank you for the water. Take a sippy. So good. So nice and good. And then I can switch my hair. So if we ever want to go back to the old days, I got that option. And then where'd my wings go? There they are. Where'd they go? There they are. I thought that would be helpful for when we're playing games and these big old things are in the way. Hillbilly, welcome in. Thanks for the water. Yeah, I can go wingless. I go boneless. Took me another sippy. I have a sweet tea with me. Going back to my good old southern roots. Good old southern roots sweet tea. Yeah, I can be wingless. Oh, I can cry now. Chat, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that I was 12 minutes late to debut. Oh, I was gonna have cute little music. Waru, welcome in. Thank you for the headpats. Oh, thank you. Accidents happen. They do. They do. Funny enough, hold on. There, we got some background music, so it's not too dull. That goes hand in hand with my lore, though, the technological difficulties. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise that everything was going wrong. More in character. But yes, welcome in, everyone. I've been trying to do a debut for so long, and like, I don't know, I kept telling myself like it has to be this super big deal, but it really doesn't, y'all. It really does not have to be the biggest deal ever. I just learned that. I learned that this month as I was preparing. I was like, oh, I gotta have all these cool new things. You really don't. You could just have new hair. Oh, I do have another super awesome surprise though. I also have a new model. You guys want to see the model? You guys want to see it? It's super cute and tiny and squishable. Very squishable. You squeeze me up. Hold on. Ready? Ready? Hello! I'm tiny. I look like a Skittle. Hello, I'm super small. And you guys can pet me. I gotta set up that chat redeem. Squish me! Squish me like a bug! And I got happy eyes. And tons of other cute stuff that I think I still need to set up. But yeah, I'm a little baby. I'm a little chibi baby. Do you have a blankie with this? I will. I will. I gotta set up that redeem. There's so much. My God, there's so much I still have to set up. Hold on, I'm gonna fly. Whee! I'm flying in the clouds. I'm an inch tall. I am. I can chat. I can literally scare the bugs in your house away for you. I can get super small and I can square up with the spiders and the roaches and whatever else you need help with. I got you, chat. I got you. Whee! But yeah, super cute, super fun, very tiny, tiny. Yep, Digi flew around your room. Oh, also, you guys never get to see my beautiful shoes. I never show off my beautiful shoes. What do you think? You like them? My beautiful, beautiful little shoes. Everybody always sees the top half of Digi, but never the bottom half. Nope, only the top. You'll never see me bottom. Foot stream win? You know what? That might be that's a good idea. I'm gonna make that a redeem. You guys will have my feet for 60 seconds, but you have to forfeit all of your channel points. All of them. You gotta pay well for the feet. These feet aren't for free. Oh, I also have a new logo up there in the top left. Isn't it cute? Super, super shiny. Gripper stream. Oh my god. That'd be a lot. Okay, guys. So I don't have a lot of like super, I don't know, big debut stuff planned. I just have a little PowerPoint that I put together that we can go over. It's just a little get to know me thingy. Nothing too crazy. It's literally like 5 slides on Prezi that I made in the span of like 30 seconds. Not 30 seconds, 30 minutes. It'd actually be pretty impressive if I could do all that in 30 seconds. And then I'm so excited because I feel like I haven't streamed in like 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm itching to get my hands on a video game controller and stream for you guys. So after this, we're gonna stream some Legend ZA. I already got through some of it. I couldn't wait. I'm so sorry. I got my Switch last night. I was like, nope, I need to play it. So I got through some of the tutorial because that's kind of boring stuff anyway. Didn't get too far though. So got some good goodies, some goody goodies. But yeah, let me get my presentation up. Just give me one moment here. I'll keep it on this stream. Chat, have you ever had to do like a Prezi presentation for like a class in school? Oh, can you hear Cozy? Yeah, he's tweaking a bit. He's in the other room, but he's, you know, he's cozy. He's gonna be loud. The bird. Let him cook. If I let him cook, we'd all be having blueberries for dinner. This is true. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me resize it a bit. It's super big. It's way too big. Don't you love when I have everything together, guys? Don't you love it so much? I'm really good at having everything perfect before we start. I'm so good at that. Okay. I think that's good centering. Perhaps. Let me move me a bit. Be a little smaller. How's that? Is it good? Be a little smaller. I think that's good. Oh no, a Gigantify broken. It's showing up on my thingy, but I'm really sad if it's not showing up for you. I want your emotes to be gigantic. Take a sip of water. Hold on, I'm gonna shut the door and see if that gets him to be a little more silent. Little bit more silent. There we go. Some doors were shut. Poor baby. I just imagine like, because Cozy's just a little toddler. He's like, why isn't my mom paying attention to me but talking to a screen? My mother's delusional. He doesn't know that I'm talking to you guys, chat. He thinks I'm just talking to myself. Which, you know, sometimes I do, but it's fine. Yes, zoom in presentations. That's what we're doing. As you can see, I've got this little landscape going here. All right. I only went through this once, so bear with me. Divine Digi! Guys, that's me. That's me. Hey! That's me. If you don't know who I am and for some reason you're here, first of all, thank you for being here. Second of all, I'm Divine Digi. Nice to meet ya. All right, how do I move on? Oh, I guess I have to slide it. Man, that's whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, we're gonna have a lot of that, guys. Hi, I'm Divine Digi. I've got some nicknames. You can call me Digi, Divi, Divine, Dig. That Cyber Angel VTuber, whatever floats your boat. Those are some things you can call me. I am 25. That's my age, guys. I'm a quarter through my life. I don't know why I put gender / pronouns. I just have my pronouns there. My gender is a mystery. I don't know. I feel like I fall more in line with like non-binary and agender. But it's always changing for me. Like I haven't quite found exactly where I feel most comfortable. But my pronouns are they, she. You can address me as either of those. I'm also okay with he, him pronouns. It just depends on the day. So if you want to say he, him to me, please ask first and I'll let you know if I'm feeling it. Honestly, if I have, wait, what the hell? Where'd it go? There we go. Did you guys see my Reddit? If I have this hair, he, him pronouns are fine. If I had this hair, ask me first. That's kind of the vibe we'll have going for that. Yeah, Grammarly ad for free. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm such a mess today, but I'm really happy to be back. Yes. So my birthday is December 30th, and I am a Capricorn. Let's see. I'm trying to remember my rising sign is Virgo, and my moon sign I think is Libra. So I've got 2 earth signs in my big 3 and 1 air sign. Now you guys understand why I don't know what's going on at all, basically none of the time. But also, I feel like I'm right all of the time, and I'm not. So that's why, if you believe in astrology, that explains a lot of why I am the way that I am. I like to have my ducks in order, but they never are because of that Libra moon. In other words, I'm delusional. I am 5'6", so I'm kind of tall. Low key though, I wish I was short. I feel like I have short person energy, but I'm a tall person and I'm lanky as hell, so it just doesn't make sense. But you know, happens to the best of us. Let's see, my species. I am a cyber angel companion bot. We'll get into that more with the lore that I have coming up for you guys. I am, however, a failed subject. So I'm Android unit D1G1. That's why you can call me Digi. But yeah, they kicked me out because I wasn't good. I wasn't good enough at being a proper companion. So boo, Cyber Companion Corps, boo. Y'all suck for that. And my occupation is just to be cute. Fun fact though, I am a full-time graphic designer and VTubing is a hobby for me. I like to express my creativity through VTubing a lot and doing a lot of art for it. Because, you know, my corporate job, I do art for that. And if you're an artist and you also work for corporate doing art, you probably very much understand why it's good to have a side thing because it's so easy to get burnt out and just lose all of your creativity to your job. So for me, this is my, I don't know, just my way to express myself and still be fun, you know, and be creative and not lose that spark. Yeah, we hate corporation, but we also like a paycheck. So I like to have money, but I also like to keep who I am as a whole, you know, intact. So I got to be doing this, or else I fear I'd reach burnout quite quickly. Okay, next. Which one did I have next? Let's do things to know. I don't really have an order for this, so if it feels out of order, welcome to the shit show, guys. I hope you're having fun. Okay, things to know about me. This falls more in line with my real life self. I am chronically ill, and I got me some ADHD, if you couldn't tell through all of the difficulties we've had thus far. My chronic illness, it like creates some issues day to day, but mostly I'm able to function day to day life. Not a lot of chronically ill people can, so I'm very grateful that as of right now, I'm having less flares than I used to. So I have a body disorder thing called hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, HEDS for short. It affects the tissues in my body, and it causes all types of issues. So because I have hypermobile EDS, I also have POTS, I have scoliosis, I have cluster headaches, I have MCAS, I have like a weird blood clotting disorder. I've got nutcracker syndrome. Like my body's too tight and like my muscles are all messed up. None of it connects properly. I'm like a Gumby, essentially. So there will be days where I'm probably gonna have like really bad pain, and there's gonna be other days where I don't. And that's just kind of how it is in the life of hypermobile EDS Stigi. But don't worry though, I have a really good caretaker team. I've got some great doctors that, you know, don't gaslight me. So I'm doing fine. I just wanted you guys to know that if I have a bad flare, that might cause like stream cancellations or me not being in like the best of spirits some of the time. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, guys. And I have a real life partner of 6 years. We're going strong, guys. I like to be upfront and open about that. I know some VTubers choose to keep that, you know, part of themselves private, and that's totally valid. For me though, I do like, you know, my community and my viewers to know that I am in a relationship. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm lying to them. We do have a running joke here called we're a poly cult. We started playing, what was it called? The game where you're a goat and you run a cult. Cult of the Lamb. Bro, yeah, we started playing that, and then that's how the poly cult came to be. So there will be time to time where I joke that we're all polyamorous in here. That is just a joke. So please do not feel like we are in a relationship. That doesn't exist. It's a joke, but it's a funny joke, and feel free to bring it up whenever. I think the line boundary there is just that the poly cult is a joke, guys. I have a real life partner and I'm very much in love with them, and they would be very mad if I was like, I'm dating all my viewers. They would be like, I don't think I agreed to that. But thus, I still love you all very much in a platonic way. Love my poly cult. Oh no, I'm so close. I'm so sorry, Cream. It was imaginary this whole time. No, yes, we're a lovely, lovely poly cult here. I already told you guys, I do work full-time. VTubing is a hobby. How I am able to be creative and stuff. Okay, this one's like kind of confusing for a lot of people, except fellow lesbians, and I think I understand why, because I struggled with this for the longest time in my life. Guys, I'm a lesbian, okay? I like women, and I feel like I like non-binary people too, but there's like, I don't like the pansexual term because I don't know, I don't feel like I like men that much. Anyway, while I am a lesbian, I do very much adore fictional men. And for the longest time, I was like, am I bi? Am I pan? Because I like fictional men? No, they're fictional. Those men ain't real. Those men aren't real and they look like women. So there will be a lot of me being like, oh my god, I love D-Luke Genshin Impact. Oh my god, I love Daneslip Genshin Impact. I love Sunday, Honkai Star Rail. There's gonna be so much of that. I love me some fictional men, but I like women. That's just what it is. That's just how it is. My fellow lesbians, I feel like you get me. We're a mystery to the rest of the world. We're a mystery to ourselves. We don't even know why that is. Being straight is fictional? Oh, hell yeah, Cream. Chat, oh my god. Like, there was a time, I can't remember if it was last week or like 2 weeks ago, but I messaged Cream directly and I was like, hey Cream, you gay? You bi, fam? And he was like, I'm straight. I just have a lot of gay friends. And I was like, that's so funny. To me, you're an honorary gay. You're, I don't know a term. Because you're more than ally, Cream. You're like one of us, but not one of us, you know? Press X to doubt. No, Cream has a loving wife. They are so very much in love, and I love both of them so much. Both of them. I don't know. Both of them are gay to me. Y'all are in a gay straight relationship, if that makes sense. It doesn't. You know. Okay, next. Let's see. I have a bird companion. A lot of you guys already know. Yeah, wife is bi, to be fair. See, that makes you guys a gay couple, in my eyes. Bi wife equals gay couple. Yeah. And I love you guys so much. Heart eye emoji. Yes, I have a bird. His name is Cozy. A lot of you heard him earlier screaming at the top of his lungs. He can be very loud sometimes, and I very much apologize if, you know, that tends to be annoying. There is really nothing I can do about it right now. I live in an apartment. Also, Piplup. Oh, Puyo! Hi, welcome in. Sorry, I read Piplup and I was like, wait, I know who this is. Let me take a sip. Welcome in. My sweet tea. Yes. I live in an apartment. There's not much I can do about Cozy's yelling. He's just a baby. He's literally just like 6 months old. And when he sees me talking to a computer screen, he thinks I'm crazy. So he yells at me. So I snap out of it. He doesn't understand that I'm talking to people. Also, sometimes he just wants to be included in things, but he's a little rambunctious because he's still just a baby. So please be patient with him. I apologize ahead of time for the shenanigans that he will cause during stream. I do have a pet cam that I plan on setting up for streams soon. I just want to get it like at a good angle to where it doesn't scare him, but it also like you can see him pretty well in his cage when I stream. So look forward to that. You'll be seeing some live Cozy reactions. It'll be great. I was crazy once. Crazy. It's crazy once. Also, if it wasn't obvious already, this is an LGBTQ+ safe space. I will kick you the fuck out if I see you being homophobic or transphobic in my chat. No warning. If it's a joke, I feel like we'll get it's a joke. You know what I mean? Like, how do I explain this? I feel like I just shot myself in the foot. I'll know if you're joking, and I feel like chat will read the energy and know if you're joking. If the energy is off, I'm gonna ban you. I don't play about, you know, being homophobic, transphobic. I don't want any of that in my community, and I don't think anyone in my community wants that either. Especially during, you know, crazy times like we're living right now. I want everybody to just be able to relax, have fun, eat snacks, play games, and talk to each other. I don't want any crazy negativity. So we're a safe space for that. If someone in chat is or on the Discord server is making you uncomfortable or like just being crazy. Oh, Polio, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. 2 months. I'm happy to have you back. But yes, if anyone's giving you problems, please let me know. If it's extreme, it's an instant ban from both the Discord and the streams. But if it's like a small thing, I'll have a conversation. If it turns out to be malicious, you're out of here. I'm not playing about that. Finch, thank you for the pats. I just feel like I have to bring that up because sometimes I see it slide and I'm not about that. I don't like it when it slides, you know? Okay. Let's do lore. Raze, welcome in. Hello. 7 months. That's more than half a year. Thank you so much. I'm happy to have you back as well, my love. Whoa. Whoa, what's that? Hype train. We got a hype train. I don't think I've ever had a hype train before. Thank you guys so much. I big appreciate. We got the little engine that could up in here. I love that book. All right, moving on. The lore log. I don't have a lot written here. I will have. Oh my God, Finch. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the gift subs. You absolute sweetheart. Big W's for Finch. Thank you. I super appreciate it. You're a big cutie for that. Thank you. Oh my God, Raze, thank you for the bits. Guys. Thank you for powering the hype train. I really appreciate that. Aw. Oh yay, Teal got one. Big heart eyes. Love you, Teal. Love you. All right, hold on. Guys, I'm bashful. I'm bashful now. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Whoa! More bits? Guys, you're throwing bits at me. I'm getting nervous. Thank you! Gordon, thank you for the 200 bits. Oh my God. Y'all are so sweet. I kiss everyone on the forehead. Mwah. Thank you so much. Okay. Lore log. Guys, I promise I will have the coolest lore storybook video and we'll get more into that later. But for now, I just have this tiny little paragraph, but I have a whole thing planned. I have a whole fucking movie scene in my head, chat. I'm so delusional. You guys will get some good lore. But for now, super simple. I am just a little companion angel bot, and I was discarded from service due to my faulty code and forgetful features. Chat, they banned me for having ADHD. I was too cute. I was too cute and too silly. I know, so sad. But my goal is to continue spreading joy and care and laughter to prove to the stupid, dumb, idiot Cyber Companion Corporation that I can still function regardless of my imperfections. And also, I'm gonna fucking nuke them for doubting my power. They won't know what hit them, guys. We're gonna run up in there. We're gonna destroy everything. It's gonna be great. Yeah, fly too close to the magnets. That might have happened once. Oh, I'm blocking it, but I'll try to move my. Hold on, I'm gonna move out the way. That's a picture of me as a baby, chat. That's me in the tube. That's where I was getting cooked up in the labs. Aren't I so cute? That's me. That's baby Digi. Before I was kicked out for being a stupid ass bitch. That's me before I failed all my classes for not paying attention. I was a little baby. Oh, I have that picture too, Cream. Don't you worry. I'm flying around in my little green hat. Don't you worry about it. But yes. Did you come down in a cyber stork? I did. After I got cooked up in the Mewtwo tube. I flew down like a little baby. Okay, let's see. We did things to know. Oh, let's go my likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes, guys. Hold on, let me move a little bit out of the way. I'm still in the way. All right, let's start with likes first. We like to keep it positive. Keep things positive first. My likes, guys. I love plushies. I have so many plushies. They're like my favorite thing ever in the world. They bring so much joy and comfort. I also really like sweets, like desserts and cafe type foods. I also love cafe settings. They make me feel cozy and safe, and I like it. I also really like it when the cafes I visit have power outlets so I can charge myself and my electronics and stay in there for more than an hour. Bring back power at cafes. More outlets. Come on, guys. If I'm giving you $12 for a fucking coffee, the least you can do is let me charge my laptop, okay? I'm looking at you, Starbucks. Fix it. I should have put that on my dislikes. Anyway, I also really like spa days so much. I wish it wasn't so expensive to go to the spa and treat yourself, but it is. It's a nice little treat. I like to draw and make art. It's a good time. I love dipping sauces, chat. I love when I have a little food and I can put it in a sauce and change the flavor. It makes my heart sing. It makes my heart sing. I love dipping sauces. I love flavor. I love flavor. Sauce is bussin'. It is indeed. That being said, I have a pretty okay spice tolerance. I like spicy food. I feel like I don't like spicy food when when I'm like vomiting on the floor. Garlic dip, hell yeah. Polynesian sauce, hell yeah. Barbecue sauce, depends. Depends. If it tastes kind of sweet like honey, hell yeah. If it doesn't, I don't like bitter barbecue sauce. Yeah, big fan, dipping sauces. I'm getting off track, but I do want to tell you guys about this time. I mistakenly ate a ghost pepper once, and I didn't know that it was a real ghost pepper. So what had happened, chat? Let me tell you this. It's very funny. It was just a tiny little bit, like a little slice of ghost pepper. I was at a Mario Day like bar event. Oh my god. Thinking about it, I'm like, oh my god. And they had like Mario themed drinks. And one of them was like a Bowser lava drink. And it was like an orange vodka something with a quote unquote spicy ghost pepper. And the spicy ghost pepper was in like, it was like paraphrased, right? It was in quotations. And I was like, okay, so it's not a real ghost pepper. They're just saying that because it's the Bowser drink. Chat, I was fucking wrong. It was a ghost pepper. I took one little bite of that pepper and my entire face was red. I started crying. I was like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up right now. I have never downed a glass of alcohol as fast as I did that drink. Because right after the ghost pepper hit my lips and I ingested it, my throat started burning and I was like, this, down the hatch. Down the hatch, babes. So not only was I dealing with the spiciest thing I've ever eaten, but I was also probably the drunkest, the fastest I have ever been. It was terrible. So, life lesson for you guys. If you ever have a Bowser themed drink and you think they're joshing you with the ghost pepper, they're not. It's real. It's a real ghost pepper. They're just trying to keep you safe. You think you can go toe to toe with Bowser? You're wrong. And let me tell you from experience, you're wrong. Anyway, yes, love me some dipping sauces. I love flavor. I also really like EGL fashion, J fashion, Lolita stuff. I like dressing pretty like I'm going to a tea party. Love cutesy stuff so much, so much. Yes, it's so good. My partner also makes clothes that are like gothic Lolita themed. Really cool. If you want to check them out, I'm a little shameless plug. Check out Golden Rose Cemetery. Beautiful work. Sometimes we do fashion shows in the area, so if you go to a lot of anime conventions, you might see us one day. Don't dox me now. I also really like naps, guys. I love taking a nap. I love when I have time to take a nap. It's the best feeling in the world. I love to go to sleep. A lot of my likes are just being calm and relaxed. I guess that says a lot about how like high strung I am. All right, moving on to dislikes. Things I dislike. I hate seafood. Chat, I can't stand seafood, and I'm so sorry if you're a seafood guy. If you like shrimp and stuff like that, I get it, no worries. I just cannot stand it. I can't eat it. I don't like it. For the longest time, I thought I had an allergy to it. Turns out I don't. I still don't want to eat it though. Still don't, man. I guess like, if it makes any of you seafood enjoyers happier, I think the aesthetic of seafood is kind of based. It's cute. It's cute sometimes. Sushi, adorable. I'm not putting that in my mouth though. It is what it is. So I'll give you guys that. Seafood is cute. I'm not eating it though. I also hate hot and humid weather. I don't even like hot weather when it's dry out. I just don't like being hot. I don't really like being cold either, but I would take being cold over being hot any day. I like to be cuddled up blankets and such. I feel like there's nothing I can do when it's hot. I'm just doomed to pass out and die. So I don't like that. Don't like that kind of weather. But I love swimming, so that's interesting. I also don't like bad flare days. No! Every chronic illness person's worst nightmare is a bad flare day when you're super excited to do something fun like go to the park, and then you get hit with all of the impending doom of your mental and chronic illnesses all at once. It sucks. It's the worst. I hate it. Bad. Everyone say bad flare days. No. Go away. I also do not like AI art. I'm an artist. I make art for a living. It is quite literally the scariest thing to me, and I don't like it. Don't be bringing none of that to me. Thank you. I don't like jump scares. Chat, I love horror games, and I try everything in my power to either watch or play them, or even like watch scary movies. I can't get through it if it has a jump scare. I just can't. I cannot. Too much for me. And it sucks too, because I find horror as a genre very fascinating, and you know, I like to be indulged sometimes, but I cannot handle jump scares. It's a tragedy. I also dislike when chicken tastes like rubber. Pisses me off, bro. Because what do you mean I'm taking a bite of this seemingly delicious, juicy chicken and it's gonna taste like rubber all of a sudden? Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. It's the worst thing ever. I have to spit it out. I cannot eat rubber chicken. Gross. You're not supposed to eat the rubber chickens. I know, Cream. I know. Sometimes they be sneaking them in the real chickens. Those are for squeaking. That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta spit it out. It's disgusting. I also dislike enclosed spaces. I feel like I'm very claustrophobic, and I hate it when I feel like I'm all jumbled up and I can't breathe. It's the worst. So I don't like tight spaces very much. They do not make me feel safe. Elevators are bad. Yes, Finch! Yes, I hate elevators. Every time I get on an elevator, I have to like close my eyes or like count to 10 mentally because I'm like, oh, I hate being in here. especially elevators in like a parking garage. My worst nightmare is those elevators because they always look like they're about to break down, and they're always super slow and acting jank. I'm terrified. Get me out of here. If I ever have the option to take stairs, I will do it. No jump scare games that take place in an elevator. Exactly, Cream. That's my worst nightmare. I think I have 2 more. This one's super simple. Guys, did you guys know that I'm a variety streamer? Now you do. I will do mostly art streams and gaming. I like to play Nintendo games, cozy games, story-driven games, and I also like dating sims. It's a little bit of everything. I can't make up my mind. I can't really stick to a genre. That's not me. I enjoy too many things to put myself in a box, you know? I will say though, I am really big on, unfortunately, I'm so sad to say this because lately we are just getting fed hot garbage. I'm really into Pokemon. I always have been. Pokemon's the reason I got into making art. And I'm really sad to see Game Freak become what it has become. But I'm still gonna pocket the money. I know I'm wrong for it. I'm sorry. I love it. I love Pokemon too much. I literally just got a Shaman tattoo on my ankle. Like, they are so near and dear to my heart. I will be playing lots of Pokemon games. I'll be playing some after this little PowerPoint. So lots of that. I also like Persona series. So when Persona 6 inevitably comes out, we're definitely playing that. Love it. What else? I feel like I like platformer games. I'm just really bad at them. So I don't know if we'll be playing a lot of stuff like Pizza Tower or like the Mario games, unless it's Galaxy. I love Galaxy. Stuff like that. Or Kirby for that matter. I might play a little bit of, but probably not too much because I'm really bad at it. Also, probably not a lot of rhythm games here. I'm not really good with hand-eye coordination. So maybe I'll do like a stream like that as a rage bait thing where you guys can tell me I'm hot garbage and I'll start crying, but it's okay because it's a rage bait game. Like Dark Souls. Yeah. This is the last slide, guys. It's my goals. It's my goals. Hopefully, maybe one day we'll meet them. It's okay if we don't, though. They're just goals. That's what they're there for. All right, my stretch goals, guys. I've got some follower unlocks. Share me to your friends, please, but no pressure. I hate force-feeding people content they don't want to see. But I have a couple ideas. So at 200 followers, I'm going to start using my bean model, which it's this little guy. Let me bring him back up. Which we're really close to. I think we're only like 6 followers away. Yeah. So when we get to 200, I'll start using this little guy on more streams. I was thinking like anytime I do an indie game, like Fields of Mystria or something like that, or like a cutesy style game, I could be the little bean, the little squishable. But yes. Hold on. Let me come back. Hello, I return. Yay, it's me. Okay, at 250, I'm gonna make a new starting soon and be right back animation for like when I'm 12 minutes late to my debut stream. You will have a new beautiful artwork drawn by me and animated by me instead of just the little screen that says starting. So it'll be a little more fun. Let's see what else I got. At 300, I'm gonna make a Robo-Bear mascot that you guys can do the text-to-speech thing with for bit donations. And I'm gonna put him kind of right up here in the top left, probably. He's gonna be really cute. He's gonna be like, sorry, I've got Monokuma on the mind because right before debut stream, my partner and I watched all the Danganronpa executions. He's gonna look kind of like Monokuma, but cuter and not an evil asshole. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be nice. As long as you guys make him nice. I don't know. You could make him say bad words through text-to-speech, and then he would be just like Monokuma. So I guess it's up to you how the Robo-Bear mascot talks. Please make him nice, chat. Please make him nice. Could he float around you? Yeah, we could definitely make that happen. I can look into it. Hold on, I just dropped something. Yes, that would be so cute. We can make him fly around. Karaoke would be so much fun. Waru, good news for you. At 800, I'll sing. I'm really bad at singing, so that'll be a treat for you guys. Make him blue screen. Yes, that would be so cute. At 300, guys, we're getting a little bear. Tell your friends. 400 followers. I'm gonna do a daily Pokemon Black and White Nuzlocke. So that's not gonna stop until we 100% the game. In terms of like the story, I'm not completing the Pokédex. That's insane. But I will be playing Black and White every single day until we beat it. And it is a Nuzlocke, so that might take fucking forever. And it'll be really funny. The vibe I had in mind when I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good time. Do you guys remember like that stream that went on when like the people could put inputs in the chat and make it do its own thing? Like everybody as a community was playing, and that's how the Helix fossil became like a god. I was hoping we'd get some vibes like that, where it's just a hot mess and we got some stupid dumb lore that came out of nowhere. I'm really hoping for that. That's like a dream of mine. I think that would be so much fun. It would be a hot mess. I'm consistently forgetting like which like Pokemon types are super effective or like aren't effective against other ones. So yeah, that'll be really great. 500. I'm finally gonna do a lore video storybook. It will be animated storybook style. So you guys will know everything about my lore and how awful they treated me at the Cyber Corporation. And how much better I am at being an awesome companion than the other stupid robots. It'll be good. It'll be so good. 800 karaoke stream. I'm really bad at singing, so I don't know. Maybe you don't have your volume up too loud. It'll be great. I'll be screaming at the top of my lungs, and everyone's gonna tell me to stop streaming. And at 1,000, I'm gonna make merch. I had some ideas in mind. I want to do a booby mouse pad, but instead of boobies, you guys are gonna get my cute little face cheeks. Don't you love being PG? Don't you love that? Hey, chat, I don't got anything to work with there, so bear with me. You guys are gonna get my cute little cheeks. Because I don't got no tibbies for y'all, sorry. Also thinking like a sticker to put on like a water bottle that looks kind of like the Gamer Sup ones. Because I mean, let's be realistic, chat. They ain't ever put me on a Gamer Sup's bottle. So I'm gonna make a sticker. I'm gonna live my dream through raw delusion, and it's gonna be amazing. What else? I want booby mouse pad, sticker for water bottle. I might make a t-shirt design. That'd be kind of cool. And I don't know. Yeah, we'll make our own Gamer Sups. And I'll choose the flavor and the recipe. We're gonna have a cool little concoction. It'll be great. It'll be so great. I think that's everything, guys. I told y'all who I am. I told y'all what I want. I told y'all the games I play. I told y'all likes and dislikes, a little bit of my lore, and some things to know. I think that's everything. Thank you for hearing me yap. I appreciate you guys for being here. And now I have a little treat for you. We're gonna play Pokemon.